back, everybody. One thing I wanted to bring up today, obviously you can tell by the title, is the Newbeedrone Flyby frame. Obviously I just have the frame here. I'm working on getting some components here. I did mount my Foxier camera on there just to see how it would fit, and it does look good. The only thing, well, I'll get into the pros and cons in a little bit. So this thing I picked up from Newbeedrone, 10 bucks for a full carbon fiber frame. This one does have the 20 by 20 flight controller stack setup. So this is basically everything it comes with, and I'll go over that. It comes with obviously the frame, which is a full carbon fiber frame, 6mm arms here, so really nice and thick. The cage is a lightweight aluminum, and it doesn't, you know, feel chintzy or anything like that. It's a solid aluminum, which is nice. It does come with the standoff here to allow your antennas to come through, which is a rubber and it's not a 3D printed, so it's going to give you a little bit of a flex there in the event you do crash, which I probably will. I'm probably going to order a couple more of these just for spare parts. Like I said, the 20 by 20 stack did come with this LED board here, which is really cool. You can basically, whichever stack you get, you can control it and hook it up, you can control it via that. Basically all the components, it does come with these smaller standoffs too, in case you, in the event you do want to run a micro camera in there. You can do that with these rubber standoffs. They are not 3D printed, they are like an injection molded. With that being said, you know, I'm really excited to throw this frame together and get it flying out in the spring. It is snowing currently, so these are kind of put on a standstill and just, you know, build these as I want to and as I get the parts and find some deals. So yeah, so the springtime we'll hopefully get this thing out and ready to rip. Going back to the camera, and here, everything's really great about this frame, other than, you know, it's got really good rigidity, so it will, you know, it'll hold up in a crash, but you know, time will tell. It's got the 3-hole mounting system for the motors. Depending on which motors I put on here, I might have to change some things up. If you get a lot of vibration, a lot of chatter, I normally like to see and have a 4-hole on here, just for mounting reasons. You know, chatter, vibrations, if it doesn't, you know, sit quite still, if there's a lot of torque producing, it can affect it. But the reason that they probably did it was because that frame there is pretty thin, and you know, you're compromising the rigidity of it in the event you do crash and it has a potential of breaking up. But we'll see with that, you know, time will tell. The other thing that I wanted to go back to with the camera is, if you look there, it doesn't fully protect the camera. I might have to try and find something to 3D print to slide over there just to give it a little added protection in the event you do come in at something directly on, because you never know when in a crash where these things go or what they're gonna do. So yeah, you know, time will tell, but I just wanted to show you guys the frame. It does come with all the motor mount screws, particularly for this thickness of carbon fiber, which is a big plus. A lot of frame companies are starting to do that. So yeah, the frame itself is super solid, and I'm excited to throw a 20 by 20 stack in here and see what we can do. If you guys have any recommendations on what stacks to throw in this thing, I don't know. You can run this thing up to 6S. I don't know if I'll do that, depending on what kind of batteries I can find at the time, and you know, see how it flies and just see what kind of the best options are for this guy. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, certainly let me know. You know, Newbeedrone has these things still on sale currently. I got a couple more coming as well, just to have, like I said, for backup parts, because they're just so cheap. But you know, time will tell, see how it lasts. So stick around, and we'll once we get this thing built, we'll go from there.